Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Referral Exchange Networking's Business Enrichment Series. Now, as we always say, it's not easy to compete with companies that are far bigger than you and have far greater resources. However, you do have an advantage. You can always be smarter than they are. No one can tell you how much you can learn and how much of an expert and an asset you can be. That's why education is critical for small businesses. And that's why we at Referral Exchange strive to make you just a little smarter every week. So let's see if we can do it. We've spoken often about how to create an introduction or an elevator pitch. We've talked about taglines and we've talked about slogans, but what we haven't touched on is what to do afterwards. The closing to a presentation. It's not quite the same thing as the closing to an elevator pitch or an introduction. When you're doing a presentation, you have obviously had much more time to offer information, tell stories, provide statistics. You're in a much better position to extend a powerful call to action. Some would call this harvesting, as in you've planted the seeds. You've cultivated your field of possible clients with facts and figures and examples and stories and a persuasive delivery. And now your efforts are paying off by yielding new leads and potential clients. However, at a networking event or an initial introduction, attempting to haul in new clients and making sales, it's premature. All you should be doing is trying to establish rapport, find common ground, and offer help. Introductions are the social currency of business. A good introduction can be the beginning of a great relationship, as expressed by a writer in Forbes magazine. An introduction is the fuel of almost any healthy business ecosystem. But if you mess it up, you'll be known for it. And you'll lose the essential trust for an unforeseeable future. And trust is pretty difficult to win back. If there's someone you'd like to be introduced to, and you know someone who can initiate the conversation between you and that individual, by all means, ask them to do it. However, you'll need to provide the introducer with the reason why they should use their own social currency to connect the two of you. Tell them what you're working on, or what it is about your product or service that would be of interest to that person. If you're simply another purveyor of goods and services that that person already uses, you're going to need to provide a good reason why they should want to speak with you. If you meet someone at a networking event or a business meeting and you want to connect with them in the future, you'll need to provide a reason why it'll be worth their while. Getting to know you, that works okay, but offering a more tangible reason will create anticipation and result in them being more eager to continue the discussion with you in the future. Again, it's more important to be offering help than to be asking for it. Now, you may not be able to finalize a meeting on the spot, but it's critical that you follow up in a day or two at the most. In this follow-up, suggest when you're available and ask them to pick the date and the time that's most convenient for them. In the initial conversation, if you suggested meeting for coffee, ask them if there's a coffee shop near them that would be convenient. Again, you're asking for the conversation. So you want to be the one offering to go out of your way for them. Once you've established the date and the time, follow up the day before with a reminder such as, I'm looking forward to meeting with you tomorrow at 9 at the coffee grinder. Keep it simple and quick. This is another way of demonstrating that you're respectful of their time. Introductions are not just for yourself. The value of introducing people to others can't be overstated. Always be on the lookout for an opportunity to connect people. You'll be remembered for your generosity, and they will want to reciprocate. Meyer Manns, a 20th century American writer and critic, said, "Generosity with strings is not generosity. It's a deal." So I guess the question we'll close with today, would you rather be known for your generosity or your deal making? Food for thought. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you got something out of it. If you'd like to talk about anything you just heard, or you'd like to know how you can grow your business by joining a referral exchange networking chapter, or even how to start your own chapter, reach out to me at raustin@referralexchangenetworking.com. That's exchange with an X. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of this video. That's it for this week. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you next week. Be safe, everyone. Bye.